Hello, hello, Genial Gamer Gal here with Nintendo News Roundup. Updates and announcements about games and gaming news pertaining to Nintendo. First up, we have E3 2019, which is from June 11th through June 13th, and Nintendo plans to attend this event. At E3 on June 11th at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, Nintendo will be announcing upcoming Nintendo Switch games. It seems to be all about games, no new hardware, so there might not be a Switch Mini announcement as we've heard in the rumor mill. On Saturday, June 8th at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, Nintendo will be holding a competition. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Worlds Championship 2019 3 vs 3. Could that name be any longer? And Splatoon 2 World Championship 2019. In these two competitions, teams from all over the world, Japan, Europe, North America, Australia, New Zealand, will be competing against each other, and this will be a live broadcast. During E3, Nintendo will broadcast their Nintendo Treehouse Live, in which they stream live gameplay and commentary right from Nintendo's booth on the show floor. The exact times of these broadcasts are still unknown at this time, but stay tuned for updates. If you are going to E3 in person, Nintendo will have a Warp Pipe Pass. If you reserve one of these, it will reduce the wait time to play Nintendo demos of select games. In order to reserve a Warp Pipe Pass, you will need to have a valid E3 2019 pass and Nintendo account as well. Capcom has announced a port for the Switch, Devil May Cry. This will be available for the first time on a Nintendo platform. According to Capcom, it is planned for a summer release, but there is not yet an exact date or price at this time. It will also only be available as a digital release with no plans for a physical release. It is also unknown at this time which Devil May Cry will be ported to the Switch. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order will have 2 new characters added to the roster: Hawkeye and Ms. Marvel. This now brings up the total roster of playable characters up to 24. Other characters included on this roster are Captain America, Deadpool, Hulk, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Thor, Wolverine, and there are many others. This game is set to release on July 19th, 2019. Tetris 99, which is an online version of Tetris in which you play against other people, now has new DLC released. It is called the Big Block DLC and it can be purchased for $9.99. This DLC adds 2 new offline game modes: CPU Battle, in which you play against bots, 98 to be exact, in an offline mode. There is also Marathon Mode, in which you can earn a high score by challenging yourself to clear as many lines as you can. The high score is your personal best and is not available online. Nintendo has also announced the Maximus Cup, which is a free event the weekend of May 17th through the 19th. This event allows you to earn points for playing and winning a match in Tetris 99. If you reach 100 points, you'll unlock an in-game theme based on Tetris on the Game Boy. Is Rayman the next new Smash Bros. Ultimate character? There was a tweet that popped up mentioning a frozen Rayman in the Battlefield stage of the game. Is he going to be added to the roster? Well, there are 2 camps, one believing that he will be added to the roster and the other taking it as a sign that it means he is literally frozen in the past. I guess we will have to wait and see for an announcement from Nintendo themselves. What do you believe? Do you believe Rayman will be added to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, or do you believe there is a different character being added? And the final news story is 3DS sales. Yes, I will be briefly talking about 3DS. According to the Nintendo president Furukawa, the sales for the Nintendo 3DS family are lower, but they are stable. They are going to be continuing to sell the 3DS family systems, and they will be marketing it as an entry-level game system, which will be separating it from the Nintendo Switch. He goes on to say that there are plans to bring franchises from the Nintendo handhelds to the Nintendo Switch. What do you think about this 3DS news? Should Nintendo announce its end and focus solely on the Switch? Which Nintendo handheld franchises would you like to see ported to the Switch? Alright, that wraps it up for this episode of Nintendo News Roundup. Stay tuned for future episodes, updates, and announcements about Nintendo games and gaming news. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.